Hi all, I'm Mark Barnes. I trust you're all well. I've come on here to say a few words about the diet liberation formula headed up by Greg Johnson. I joined the scheme back at the beginning of March this year, March the 6th officially. That was on the back of me being, far too overweight for many years prior to starting this. Actually, on the 1st of March, I actually weighed 19 stone 10. I wasn't feeling particularly good. I'd just been on a short holiday and I felt quite lethargic at that point. So I'd made my mind up before I went away to change things and become more healthy. I had been very healthy as a younger man at university and so on, and into the first stages of my career, but the last 20 years have really taken its toll. So it was time for change. I was also rather worried about some of the health effects that might transpire from being seriously overweight, such as diabetes type 2 and joint issues and cancers and so on. So yeah, I made my mind up to do something. So when I came back from my short city break in Warsaw, I weighed myself on the 1st of March, and as I said before, I was 19 stone 10. So on that day, I made my mind up to start eating clean and healthy and so on. So that was the Wednesday, if my memory serves me correctly. But then I was thumbing through Facebook. And I came across Greg's diet liberation page, which had been shared by a mutual friend of ours. So upon that, I investigated it, spoke with Greg, and I joined the group, as it were. Initially, I did have some concerns. I didn't know whether it would work. I didn't know whether it would be, a financial con type thing. You hear lots of stories in the press and so on, don't you? But I did quickly work out that it was all honourable and it was very professional, and that there was a great team of people associated with the diet liberation formula. So the early weeks 1 to 4 were the hardest. I really had to think about, what I was eating. I had many questions. What can I eat? When can I eat? Has it? There were lots of questions, but there were lots of people on hand to help, and they, the leaders, in addition to Greg, Elena, Emma, and Sarah, were quick to jump to my aid and answer any questions that I had. So that was absolutely superb. So I did start to see the results almost immediately, and in the last 3 months and 1 week, I've actually lost 3 stones 8 pounds. So I've just weighed in today, which is the 10th of June, at 16 stone 2 pounds. So along with the clean eating, and and with the understanding of the nutritional value in food and so on, I've been able to revolutionise the way I eat. So for example, in my line of work, there's a lot of customer entertaining, a lot of meals with staff, with employees, and it's all about knowing what to choose from the menu, and in line with nutritional value and so on. So it's not a problem anymore for me, that and I don't feel as though I'm missing out, and I feel good. So it's not a problem once you've got into the groove. It seriously it isn't a problem. Yeah, a good experience all around so far. I have been supplementing the eating with swimming. So when I'm not out and about, because I do a lot of driving in the UK, at least three nights after work each week, I will swim a half mile, and on Saturday and Sunday I'll ramp that up to a full mile. So I have just agreed to add the gym liberation formula to the diet liberation formula, and I'll take Greg's advice on how to tone up and work with the muscle groups, and surprise my body into burning more calories, and toning up and changing shape, in addition to the the basic weight loss. Although the swimming's a good all-round form of exercise, which produces places no stress on the body, other than giving you a good old aerobic workout. So that's what I've done since I started, and the results, as I've already alluded to, have been great. So in terms of weight loss, that's been fantastic. So as I said earlier, 3 stones 8 pounds, which has given me the dilemma of having to buy a brand new wardrobe. I'm only part way through my journey yet, so I'm being careful in what I do buy. So I'm not going to top end stores at this moment in time, but yeah, it's all good. It's a nice problem to have. I feel good in myself. I'm getting lots of positive comments from people, and that just helps spur me on. I feel much better, internally, in terms of my physical feeling. I'm putting quality food inside me. I'm drinking plenty of water, and it just makes me feel better. I'm a lot sharper at work. I've got more energy at work. It's just a good feeling all round. So from my perspective, it's one of the best things I came across, and it was fate. It was fate, but I did see something in it when I did read through the detail and watch the introductory video before I fully signed up. I think there's one other thing I should mention, and that's that if you do live a busy life and you do want almost 24/7 support, it travels with you. In that it's Facebook driven. It's a closed private members group on there, and the support and the camaraderie amongst everybody involved is absolutely second to none. And for me personally, I'd say that that's been one of the best aspects, and has been invaluable to me. So yeah, a resounding 100% endorsement from me. And to anybody watching this video that might have a few questions, I wouldn't hesitate to give the DLF program a go. At the end of the day, what have you got to lose? So all the best, and thanks. Cheers.